So guess what? Many are in tears now. Why? Because they have been using your footstep for for their greatness. They have been matching the same feet, using the same anointing, using the same method in order for them to be lifted up. Listen. When Elijah was about to depart, he gave what? He gave his double portion to Elisha. That is the reason why Elisha was able to fulfill some of his miracles, perform some wonders, perform many extraordinary work, even more than his master. So listen, many people have been using your footstep to do great, but they don't want to appreciate it. If you follow someone who is anointed for greatness, you too are permitted to be prosperous. This is just the far truth. If you follow someone who carry anointing of healing, you also may tap into it if you are humble. If you the same way, if you follow someone who is anointed for open door, who God have given that grace, that wherever he or she enter step, every door that is blocked will be open. The same thing will be happening around you. So guess what? They match the wrong step that they used to match. Now nothing is working. Why? Because they messed up with you. They didn't appreciate what they have. They talk down on whom is giving them that grace. They humiliated. They take advantage of whom give them that power to progress. Now tears are everywhere. Why? Because they never expect that the same place that they used to work with, the same thing that used to give them resources to do well in life, that one day they can match the wrong step. Now confusion is everywhere. That is why my dad used to tell me a word. He said, never you forget where you used to fresh water just because you have your own well, or maybe your own well full with water, then you just abandon or forget or decide to mess up with where the place that you used to fresh water from, because one day your own well may dried up and you may need the same place where you used to go. You got what I'm saying? It's a big word. So many people will forget you the moment they become successful, but they will not realize who was there with them when things are not okay. Yes. The moment some people become successful, the moment some people are becoming great, the moment some people are becoming unique, the moment people realize that things are turning around for them, they will not realize and they will not appreciate again those who were there with them, those who always stand with them, those who always care for them, those who always support them, those who always care, those who are ready to be with them in their hard time, just because they are making it. They will not realize that there is someone who come into my life, and since this person have stepped into my life, I can feel and understand and imagine that something have come inside, and since this person stepped into my home, there's extraordinary blessing that I don't used to have, that is now occurring, which I know within myself is not because of my handwork, but it is because of him that stepped in. You know what I'm saying? So the moment people realize that they are doing well, they will start to treat who opened that door for them. That is where they will match the wrong step. And now it's too late. Is the next app, next portion, next address. Why? Because you can eat your cake and have it. So many people are crying. Why they match the wrong step? This is where we do used to match. Things are working, things are doing well, but just because of what greediness, trying to take our advantage, them do what? They match the wrong step. Then for them to match back now become a big deal. That is why when Elisha sent his servant to go and do some certain things, he said, why you are coming back, it's an order from the spirit. Why you are coming back, don't look or greet no one. It's a prophecy. You go see. So when Elijah was about to be taken, he gave a command to Elisha. He said to Elisha, if you see me going to heaven, if you see me going to be, or if you see any sign that I'm being taken by a wind, and you touch me or you do this, the power will be given to you. But if you are not be able, the power may not be given to you. The same order that Elisha ordered, that is the same way that Elijah ordered his servant. He said, when you are going, I'm sure you may greet everyone, but when you are coming back, don't greet nor salute no one. You go to say, so he disappoints himself by greeting some people around in the corner, by saluting them, buongiorno, good morning, good evening, good. That is why a curse come upon him. So these people have the privilege to march on your footstep just because of greedy and selfishness. They were trying to take your patience, your kindness for your weakness. Now they march the wrong step. Things are not working for them since you left. That is why when Jesus sent his disciples out, he said to them, if anyone didn't welcome you well, if anyone didn't accept your word well, just shake your feet and go. It will be a judgment to them, that it will be more better than Sodom and Gomorrah on that day. What does that mean? Many people who have looked down on you, many people who have rejected you, who have abandoned you, because if you look at the world today, most of people are being taken advantage. Mostly people who are fatherless, motherless, people who are working under some people like houseboy, house guests. Many take advantage of them, but they will come to realize that whatsoever a man sowed on earth, the same they will reap. You got me saying? So many people are going to go severely pain. Many people are going to pass heavy judgment. Why on earth? Why? Because they messed up with the wrong person. So they match the wrong step, because they used to match the good step that produce result, that produce goodness, that produce favor, and now they match the wrong step. Things are not working again as I'm talking to you. Things are not working again for them because they match the wrong step. Remain blessed.